Hey guys, just doing a quick video on a 08-09 Chevy Uplander on how to remove the spare tire or the location as well. That's the spare tire right there. I took it out, I changed it over. I actually found another tire and it's under there. It's located. You'll see a piece like that. That's where your spare tire is located underneath. And the release screw or whatever you want to call it for the cable, or the drop cable, is right there, and you can't really see it in there. Let's see if I can get a good picture in there, but not really. But anyway, it looks like that. And if you don't have the wrench for it, most likely you probably don't, but if you do, it should have an end like that. I believe the one that comes with this one, it doesn't have one, but the one that comes with one is just it's a tire wrench like that, but the one that comes with it probably just has a bolt or a nut piece at the end for a socket drive for your tire wrench, I believe. But this works too. Or a screwdriver. If you had a screwdriver, a big enough screwdriver to stick in there, that's all you have to do, and then it turns. In this case, I just have this wrench like that, so I'm just going to take it, put it in there, and to tighten it, it's like this. To loosen it, it's like that. Turn it that way, right to loosen, left to tighten. And that's to tighten it up. It could be the other way on yours. Sometimes some people, what they'll do is when they let it down, they'll turn it too far and it'll go in reverse, because it'll turn either way and wind the cable up either way. So you got to be careful on which way. If it's too tight, or in my case it was rusted in, so I had to take some spray and spray it in there. And then once you can get it loose and you spray it and you clean it up and stuff like that, it works fine. Like on mine, works really well now. It's nice, and I can get it nice and loose. Get it nice and tight, get that tire up in there nice and tight. And you want to put it as tight as you can, but not too tight to bust the cable or to wreck anything. I believe you can if you went too tight, but if you just tighten it tight enough, like if, I don't know how tight to tell you, but if you look down here on this spring, there's a spring there. And when that's retracted or squished all the way in, that's when you should be tight enough. That's what that spring is there for, to give it some tension so you don't put it too tight. But yeah, that's how it looks like that. And there's a cable in there. Sorry I didn't show you, but it's pretty simple, straightforward. To get it out, if it is rusted in there, you need to pull down on the tire, which was what I did. I just grabbed the tire up here and pulled down while I turned that wrench. If you have somebody to help you to turn that wrench while you pull down on the tire, that works. You might have to stick a pry bar in there. In some cases I've had to do that because these get pretty rusty. So yeah, if you look up in there, there's a spring that was stuck to mine. I had to like pry it away to get the tire out, and then the cable started dropping pretty good. And once I got it all the way out, I just sprayed everything down with the lubricant and tightened her back up, and again put a bigger tire in there, the actual size tire, to match the old tires or the tires that are on the vehicle. But yeah, that's it. That's how you do it. Whichever way it loosens. Like sometimes it'll be hard to get off, but you just got to work it and keep working it and try not to strip that thing in there. Make sure this is in there all the way. In this case, this one had a bunch of dust in there I had to blow out. Dig it out with a screwdriver and blow it out and clean it as best you could so you can get this in there, properly turn it, and you'll know when you could. It goes in there pretty deep. Oh, excuse me. But as you could see, it goes in there pretty far. Goes in about that far. So, but anyway, that's it. Location, spare tire, and removal on a 08-09 Chevy Uplander. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.